Okay, so concept 9 is concentration and diffusion principle. What does that mean? Okay, number 1 attack on the back is the rear naked choke. So I'm concentrating with this part of my arm on this part of his neck. That's the whole game. So I'm using only one weapon and I'm concentrating on this part. But of course that can be good for Declan, because now all his defense is focused on that. So maybe I can't get that. Okay, so I come in inside, maybe I see just cross grip defense. Nice, I'm coming in, I make that cross grip defense. I'm here, I fall to the underhook side. So again, from this position, I'm starting to work the choke. He comes in defensive, so now I have cross grip defense. Just sit up again. Perfect. We're here. But maybe I feel I can't get I can't get to this target here. Okay. So another thing I could be thinking about is then diffusion principle. The diffusion principle is all the auxiliary principles or the auxiliary systems around the straitjacket system. And again, we're going to go into these individually. The second most percentage submission from the back Danaher's back attack system is the rear triangle. Okay, so again, it's attacking the neck, but this time I'm using my legs, so I'm spreading the rest of my attacks till all over his body. We're also going to be looking at attacking the legs, going for our cranks as well. So let's just say I can't get on this. The diffusion principle then is just I'm going to switch to something else. So possibly from our cross grip defense, I can fall to my right side and start to bring my leg over. And when I start to bring this up, again, I'll be looking to get into the rear triangle, you know. So all I'm thinking about from that perspective is if I can't find a way through, okay, with the rear naked choke, we will start to work some of the auxiliary systems. So maybe I'm playing straight grips like this. I've tried to attack the neck and I couldn't. So now from here, I might switch to single cross, bring this over, hip out, and now I'm looking for maybe the arm bar. Again, I'm starting to attack this. Declan tries to push that off. Back into rear naked choke again. I can start to play the whole game. So I can shoot from attacking the neck till attacking the arm, till attacking the neck with my legs, and we can chain them all together. So he's just he doesn't know where I'm going. So that's critical principle number 9. Critical principle number 10, we sort of talked about this on week 1. It's closed wedges. What does that mean? People think that when I have the hooks in, it's the hooks that it's this part of my leg from my knee to my ankle is the important part. It's not. It's actually my knees. I need to keep Declan between my knees. These pinched knees keep him between my pinched knees keep him between my legs. So number 1 from that position is the is the body triangle. Don't know why I chose Declan to do all this stuff on. So I'm coming here, I move out, I'll be grabbing my foot and then locking in that body triangle. My knee must be getting better because I couldn't do this last time. So best position 1 is knee on the outside. Okay. Second best is leg on the inside. Obviously it depends on who you're up against. That might not be applicable if they're, well, Danaher said big and such, if they're fat basically. So third best is I can close around one leg. So my right hip will be coming over and I can cross my ankles here. So again, I mean, if Declan tries to get over my bottom hook from there, this is also a very good making a wedge. Okay. He is a big fan of actually bringing my foot up and crossing my ankles here. Something I wouldn't really do a lot. Okay, so that would be the next best one. Post rear mount is the one he usually does if he can't get any of these other ones, but it's my favorite. So it's just basically me pushing down on Declan's hip and keeping my bottom leg high and my bottom hook high so he can't beat the bottom hook. So really that's just closed wedges principle. So that's the 10 critical principles. Just going to go straight into the underside system. Why, when we're on someone's back, do we not want to be in this vertical position here? When I have the head trap, my chin is on Declan's shoulder. If he puts his feet on the mat and starts to bend their legs and drives into me and starts bridging, notice the way now his head, try to get your head on the mat, is past my head. It's going to be keep your chin tucked, it's going to be very, very difficult for me to do anything from this position. So from here, I'm just going to take my hooks out, kick them forward, okay? And now from this position, hooks will come back in and I'm going to take him to the underside, the underhook side, okay? Advantages of the underhook side is when I go to post rear mount and I push on Declan's hip and keep my hook high, try to do the same thing, bridge into me, try and get up, it's just not going to happen. That's the advantages of being on the side, and we're going to talk about the advantages of the underside. I have an unweighted leg, so when we get into the whole hand battle, say from straight grips and I have top position, I can push this down. I have an unweighted leg to tie that up. And then we're into the whole straight jacket system again. So just one more time on that. The reason we're not choking people from this position here is Declan I can lose the alignment. If he bridges into me and now bridges up, he's like way up. It's going to be very, very difficult for me to do anything from this position. So I need to get him back down again. Two hooks come in, kick him down, hooks come back in, but I'm going to go to the underside. And again, we've covered, I can keep this with the head trap and being specific about the placement of my arms. So again, as I take him this side, my post rear mount can keep Declan on his left side. I just make that high. Try to bridge into me, bro. Effortless. And now I have an unweighted leg. So from our straight grips, okay, I'm just going to stuff that, tie it up, and then we're ready to play the whole hand fight, which we will cover next time.